Right, shall we start? Total export of 6 countries over 5 years. Profit is exports minus imports. Technically it cannot be, but still, as it is mentioned, we have to consider. So given data is about exports only. What was the profit of all countries together in 2022? Last one. If the total imports of all the countries together was 385. As definition wise, profit is equal to exports minus imports. All imports put together it is 385. Correct? So now we have to identify how much is total export. Yes? 90, 110. 200, 100. 300 plus 120, 420. 420 plus 90. 510. You need to subtract 385. Subtract 400. Add 15 later. Subtract 400. 110. Add 15. 125. If the respective ratio of exports to imports of country S and U is 3:2 and 4:1 in the year 2018, then what is the total imports of S, U together in that particular year? So we have it for country S and then country U. Let me first calculate it for country S. 2018 S and U. Order is important. First exports, then import. Export is how many parts? 3 parts. If 45 is equal to 3 parts, 1 part is this much, and we need 2 parts value. This is for S. And U, ratio 4:1. So 24 is equal to 4 parts, and we need 1 part. This is 36. We were asked to calculate total 36. Clear? If the export of country P in the year 2023 is 20% more than total export of Q in 2021. Q 2021 export. Q 50. And P export in next year 2023 is 20% more. So export becomes 60 for P in the year 2023. Clear? And export of country T in 2020 together 50, Q in 2021, T 2020 55, both together, and P in 2023 is 20% more than this number. 10%, 10.5, double 21, 21 more 126. Then what was the profit of P in that year 2023? If its imports were 92 crores and profit is equal to difference between export and import, they said, which is equal to 34. What is the percentage increase in exports of all the countries together from the year 2019 to 2021? 2019 to 2021 all together. Yes? Okay. Now 2019, 2021. Let's calculate it for this. 60, 40, 150, 150, 40, 190, and sum of these two numbers is 80. 190, 80. Here it is 270. 2021. Correct? Right. 75, 45. 120, 50. 170, 90 plus 15 plus 100. 3. Now the question is to identify percentage increase, correct? If 270 becomes 375, 105 increment upon 270 percentage into 100. 10% of the denominator. Double. 54 double. So 40% value is equal to 108, but our numerator is 105, very close to 108, but little bit less than that. So answer is very close to 40%, but less than 40. Good options. By what percent is the average export of country T? Overall the given years more than average exports of country R overall given years. So first of all, we have to identify average exports for country R over all the years, correct? R, sum of these values, okay na? 55, 65, 1, 120, 90, 210, 70, 280, 50, 3, for how many years? Average is equal to by 5, which is 66. Now the question is, by what percent is the average export of T over all the years? For T also we have to calculate. 50, 55. 105 plus 110. 105 plus 110. 215 plus 100. 315 plus 60. 375. Earlier it was 330, right? Now it is 375. And you know the denominator is 5 every time, correct? So as the same denominator is there, we don't have to really worry about it and just consider these two numbers. T is how much more than R? 375 is how much more than 330? Upon percentage into 100, 10%. Still how much more you need to add? 12. This is 10%, right? What is 1% of the denominator? Double. Double. 13.2. And you don't have to add 13.2, which is less than that number, correct? That means this is less than 4% value. Then total value is less than 14%. Go to options. Go to options. How many options are there? 2 options are there, which are in 13s, correct? Now observe your original number in denominator. What is there in your denominator? 11 multiple is there. In numerator, do you have 11 multiple? No. Then you should have 11 multiple in your answer denominator. Then can it be first option? Third final. Numerator లో 11 మల్టిపుల్ ఉండి ఉంటే క్యాన్సిల్ అవుతుంది, అప్పుడు రావాలి అన్న రూల్ లేదు. న్యూమరేటర్లో 11 మల్టిపుల్ లేదు కాబట్టి డినామినేటర్లో 11 మల్టిపుల్ కంపల్సరీగా అలానే ఉండాలి. Ten can be written as 2 into 5, 27 can be written as 3 into 9, correct? Right. So now it is 33. 3 into 5, 15, 18. 15 and then 18, combination, correct? Product is 90, can be written as 9 and 10. Then factors are minus 15, minus 18, minus 10, minus 9, minus 10. And denominators 10, 10. Here, so in order to have same denominators, let's take like this only. Then y factors becomes minus 18 by 10, minus 20 by 10. Everywhere same denominators are there. X is greater than or equal to y. (21) can be written as 1 into 21, minus 1, minus 21, combination. Factors are 1 comma 21 divided by 3. Come on, product is 91. 7 13 times minus 7 minus 13 plus 7 plus 13. Yes. Anyway, this is less than 1. Don't worry about it. And how much is this number? 7. X is less than or equal to y. minus 12 can be written as plus 3 into minus 4. Combination set 400. Product is 400. 25 16 times, correct? Minus 16 minus 25. Then factors are minus 3 plus 4 divided by 12 plus 16 plus 25 divided by 20. Is it okay? First of all, this is a negative number and y values are positive numbers. X is less than y. This is concluded. Forget about it. Okay. How much is this? First of all, this is proper fraction. This is improper fraction. X is less than y condition satisfied. ఇది less than 1 కదా, ఇది more than 1 కదా, దాన్ని టెక్నికల్ భాషలో మాట్లాడా. ప్రాపర్ ఫ్రాక్షన్ లెస్ దెన్ 1, ఇంప్రాపర్ ఫ్రాక్షన్ మోర్ దెన్ 1. ఓకేనా? సో అక్కడ ఎక్స్ లెస్ దెన్ వై కాబట్టి దాని గురించి వరి అవ్వక్కర్లా. ఇదెంత? 4/5 0.8, 1/3 0.3, x less than y only. That's all. That's all. No relation. Free question. C values both are negative, right? Relation cannot be established. Right. 6 can be written as 2 into 3. 24 can be written as 3 into 8. 3 into 3. 2 into 8. 9 and 16. అర్థమైందా? So here, see, I'll tell you the clue. Both the numbers are even numbers. Correct? But some must be odd number. If you want to get odd number, you should add one even number, one odd number. In that case only you will get odd number. So when you write in combination 2 into 3 and then 3 into 8, one number should be odd number. So you should consider only odd numbers as one combination. Then only you will get odd number. Other two even. And అర్థమైందా? లాజిక్ అర్థమైందా? Some odd number రావాలి, whereas your original numbers are even numbers. That is possible only combination with one even and one odd. So 9 and then 16. Come on. 36. 4 and 9. Same logic. Even odd. Even and odd. Come on. Minus 9 minus 16 divided by 6 minus 4 minus 9 by 12. So in order to have same denominators, let's write these numbers as minus 18 by 12 minus 32 by 12. Everywhere we have same denominators. X is less than y. Pi spends 40% of her monthly salary on rent, transportation bills in the respective ratio 6:4:3. If she spends 7,800 on the rent, how much is her monthly salary? Okay, monthly salary anta అని అడుగుతున్నారు. 7,800 is amount spent on rent. How many parts is that? Then one part value is equal to 7,800 by 6. How much? Now how much is total money spent on rent, transportation bills? 13 parts will be equal to into 13 only. Okay. And what percentage is this? Then 1% value is equal to divided by 40. Now we need 100%, so into 100. Come on. 6, 13, 100 times. 13 into 13, 169. How many zeros? 4 zeros should be there in numerator, correct? Denominator already 1 0 is there. So I'll write only 1 0. Denominator 4. How many times? 4. How many times? 2. How many options? 1. మొత్తం అవసరమా? 4 2తో స్టార్ట్ అవ్వాలి, ఒకటే ఉంది కదా, మిగిలిన ఎందుకు అవసరమా మనకి? A started business by investing 4,000. After 2 months, B joined by investing 2,000. At the end of 4 months from the start of the business, C joined with investment of 5,000. At the end of 10 months from the start of the business, A withdraw 2,000. If B's share in the annual profit was 650, what was the total annual profit? A invested 4,000, B invested 2,000, C invested 5,000. A started. Correct? A withdraw 2,000 rupees. When is that? That means initial investment is there for 10 months. After that 2,000 withdrawn, remaining 2,000 is there. Correct? That will be there for remaining 2 months. When did B join? After 2 months. Did B change his investment afterwards? No. So B's initial investment will be there for rest of the period, which is 10 months. When did C join? At the end of 4 months from the start of the business, C joined. So C joined after 4 months. So he'll be there for remaining. That's all, right? How much is this? 44, 20. Come on. 44, 20, 40. Again you can simplify it for 11 times, 5 times, 10 times. 650 is amount received by B, which is equal to 5 parts. Total profit is equal to 26 parts. 15. 130 times, correct? There will be 1 0 because 130 has a 0. Avuna. Next. 6 into 8. Sorry. 6 into 3. Answer should end with how many? 1. Done. Two trains started running from same point at the same time in opposite direction, one towards north, the other towards south. The speeds of two trains are 16 meter per second and 14 meter per second respectively. How much time will they take to be 378 kilometers apart? Your question is to identify time. That's it. Time t is equal to distance by speed. How much distance are they expecting? 378 kilometers distance. Then speed must be in kilometer per hour. Then time will be in hours. Kilometers, kilometer per hour, time will be hours. Go to options. Hours లో ఉందా? ఉంది కదా. ఆ పక్కన మినిట్స్ లో మనం చేసుకోవచ్చు కదా. అది హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ అంటే మీకు తెలుసు. ఇంటెలిజెంట్ పీపుల్ లైక్ యూ నో హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు. ఇప్పుడు దీనికి కూడా తప్పు చెప్పారంటే ఇంక మిమ్మల్ని సూపర్ ఇంటెలిజెంట్ అనాలి ఇంకా. సో we need to get answer in terms of hours, correct? So speed must be in speed kilometer per hour, but mentioned speeds were in the ratio meter per second. Okay, now in what direction they are moving? Then relative speed s1 plus s2, 16 plus 14, 30 meter per second converted to kilometer per hour, 18 by 5, which comes to numerator. Got it? 5, 6, 9, 7 by 2, 3 hours, 30 minutes. The perimeter of an equilateral triangle is 20 meters less than the perimeter of the square if the respective ratio between side of the triangle and side of the square is 6:7. What is the area of the square? Okay, square area. First of all, basic thing, square area is a square. should be a perfect square. Go to options. If there is only one perfect square, you are done. All are perfect squares only. Now second verification, side of the square is equal to how many parts? Then it should be 7 square only. It may be 7 or 14 or 21 or 28. It has to be a 7 square, correct? Come on. 144, which square? No. 256. No. 196. Maybe, hold it. 169. No. 225. No. Only one possibility. Third final. You understand? The selling price of 12 chairs is equal to the selling price of 5 tables. The total selling price of 4 chairs, 3 tables together is 3080. What is the total selling price of 2 chairs and then 1 tables? 2 chairs, 1 table, 10, 12, 22, 11, no, 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 yes, no. Fourth final, done. The answer. 12 chairs cost is equal to 5 tables, correct? From this chair by table, 5 by, that means chair cost is 5 parts, table cost, 12 parts, correct? How many chairs you want? 1 chair is how many parts? 2 chairs, 1 table, 10 plus 12. So finally you need 22 parts. Should be a multiple of. Go to options. First option, second, third, fourth, fifth. Answer. Done. నేను అదే చెప్పా ఇందాక, సీరియస్గా చూశారు కదా. ఫోర్త్ ఆప్షన్ దగ్గర అండర్లైన్ చేసినప్పుడు నేను చేసింది ఏదో మీతోనే చెప్పించా. If you want to calculate, chair by table is equal to 5 by 12, 5 parts and then 12 parts. 4 chairs cost, which is 20 parts. 3 tables cost 36 parts. Together 56 parts is equal to 3080. 1 part is equal to 3080 by 56. Now we need 22 parts, which is into 22. క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయండి, 1210 వస్తుంది. ఓవర్. 4 years ago the average of Pami's age at that time, Ruhi's age at that time was 12. 3 years from now, if the respective ratio between Pami's age and Ruhi's age at that time will be 9:10. What is Pami's present age? Present age of Pami 3 years from now. No, 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 no. Yes. అయిపోయింది కదా, అర్థమైంది కదా. ఏంటది? ఇదే కదా మనం వెరిఫై చేసాం. 3 years from now, after 3 years, Pami's age will be how many parts? Should be 9 multiple. When is that 9 multiple? After 3 years, but not now, right? Hence first option eliminated. If present age is 20, after 3 years 23, no. If present age is 17, after 3 years 20, no. If present age is 13, after 3 years 16, no. ఇంక చేయక్కర్లేదు అనుకుంటుంది. 5లో 4 ఎలిమినేట్ చేయటమే కదా కావాలి, 5th చెక్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. చేస్తే ఏంటి? టైం వేస్ట్. AB can independently finish a piece of work in 30 to 24 days respectively. They started working together and after few days A left. After that B could finish the remaining work in 3 days. After how many days of working together A left? Okay, fine. Now AB 30 to 24, 8 multiples kada? 8 how many times? 8 how many times? If 8 is taken common, leftover values are 4, 3. 4 and 3 LCM 12. 8 is taken common, 8 into 12. 96 is total LCM. A does 3 units, B does 4 units. Together started. They worked something. I don't know how much they did. Okay. After that what happened? A left. Then B completed remaining work in 3 days. B per day will do. In 3 days he will do. If those 12 units were subtracted here, we have 84 units. That means A and B together completed 84 units only. Together will do 7 units, correct? So together completed 84 units. In how many days? Meaning divided by 7. How many days? So 12 days. Who worked? A, B together worked. After that B? After that B worked for 3 days. So total work is completed in 15 days. A worked for, B worked for 15 days. Answer? In how many days? After how many days of working together, A left. After how many days? There are 5 positive observations. Average of first 3 observations is 9 and that of last 3 observations is 8. If average of these 5 observations is 8, what is the third observation? Okay. Number missing or repeat. Adi cheseste ayipotundi. Anyway. How many numbers are there? 5 numbers. What is 5 numbers average? Come on. 8. First 3 numbers. Last 3 numbers. So here third number is repeating. Correct? Third number is repeating. So if it is number repeat case, it is direct effect I call. తెలియదు కదా? Okay, వదిలేయండి. How many numbers are there? 5 numbers average is 8. Sum is equal to? Come on. First 3 numbers average. Then sum of 3 numbers 20. Last 3 numbers average. Sum of 3 numbers. If you add first 3 numbers and then last 3 numbers, third number is repeating for 2 times. Rest all numbers are coming for only 1 time. From that if you subtract sum of all 5 numbers, you are going to left with third number only. 40 subtracted. Answer 11. మామూలుగా అయితే నేను ఇట్లా రాస్తా 8 plus 3 11 tick mark. మామూలు ఆన్సర్ అయితే 8 plus 3. తర్వాత క్లాసుల్లో మాట్లాడుకుంటా ఉన్నాం. టైం లేదు ఇవాళ. విల్ డిస్కస్ లేటర్. The profit earned by selling an article for 740 is double the loss incurred when the same article is sold for 350. What would be the selling price of the article if it is sold at 35% profit? Antena? Come on. The profit earned by selling an article for 740 is double the loss incurred. If loss is X, profit is double. That means 2X minus X plus 2X. Difference? నేను యాడ్ చేయమన్నా, డిఫరెన్స్ చేయమన్నా. Minus X to 0, 0 to 2X. Difference 3X. That difference is because of their selling prices only. 740 and 350. What is the difference? 390. 3x is equal to 390. X is equal to what was treated as X? Profit or loss? Loss. I said loss treated as X, then profit is double, which is 2X. As loss, I am saying minus X. అర్థమవుతుందా? Profit positive 2X, minus X and then 2X. Difference is 3X. Okay now, which is 390. Then X is equal to 130. Okay. Yes. In which case we are getting 130 loss? First case or second case? Come on. Second case, in first case what is made? Profit. How much is profit? 740 profit కదా మీ పర్ డే. 740 అమ్మినప్పుడు ప్రాఫిట్ వచ్చింది. ఆ ప్రాఫిట్ ఎంత అంటున్నారు? లాస్కి డబుల్ అంటున్నారు. లాస్ ఎంత? 130. అప్పుడు ప్రాఫిట్ ఎంత? సో ఇప్పుడు కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ కావాలి అని అంటే 2 ways ఉన్నాయి. 1, 740లో నుంచి ప్రాఫిట్ తీసేయండి, లేదా 350కి లాస్ యాడ్ చేయండి. ఏది చేసినా ఒకటే వస్తుంది. లాస్ ఎక్స్ అనుకున్నాం, ప్రాఫిట్ 2x అనుకున్నామా లేదా? ఎక్స్ 130 కాబట్టి 2x ఎంత? 260 సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేయాలి ప్రాఫిట్ అమ్మా. లేదా 350కి లాస్ యాడ్ చేయాలి. లాస్ ఎంత? ఈ రెండిట్లో ఏదో ఒకటి చేయండి, కానీ 480 అని చెప్పండి. ఏంటది? కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్. మనకి ప్రాఫిట్ కావాలి ఎంత పర్సెంట్? 35% ప్రాఫిట్ కావాలి కాబట్టి సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైసే కదా అడిగారు. కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ ఎంత? 35% యాడ్ చేయాలి అని అంటే 25% 10% యాడ్ చేస్తే సరిపోద్దా? దీనిలో 25% అంటే 10% అంటే 25%, 10%, 648. అదే కదా అండర్లైన్ చేసింది. అసలు ఈ రామాయణం అంతా లేకుండా 35% ప్రాఫిట్ అంటే సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్ ఇజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 135% కదా కావాలి. 135 9 మల్టిపులేనా? అంటే రాబోయే ఆన్సర్ 9 మల్టిపులేనా? ఇచ్చిన ఆప్షన్స్లో ఇదొక్కటే 9 మల్టిపుల్, మిగిలిన ఏవి 9 మల్టిపుల్ కాదు. ఎస్, a boat can travel 10.5 kilometers upstream in 42 minutes. 42 minutes. In which stream? Upstream. M minus S. స్పీడ్ కావాలి. ఏం చేయాలి? 60 minutesలో కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలి. అవునా? ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఎవ్రీ డే ఆర్ ద అదర్ డే వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ దిస్ మోడల్. ఇంకా కొంతమంది చెప్పట్లా, చాలా మంది చెప్తున్నారు కానీ ఇంకా చాలా మంది చెప్పాలి. 42 minutesలో ఏమా 10.5, కరెక్ట్? రైట్. సో హౌ డు యూ గెట్ 10.5 యూజింగ్ 42? By 4. 42 by 4. సరే, 42లో హాఫ్ ఎంత? మళ్ళీ హాఫ్ 10. So now we need to calculate it for 60 minutes, correct? So 60 minutes, half is 30 and again half is 15. So M minus S is equal to 15 kilometer per hour. This is upstream speed. Clear? The speed of the water current is 1/6 of the speed of the boat in still water. That means M is to S is equal to 6:1. I'll write it as 6 parts and then 1 part. Correct? Upstream. Upstream. 5 parts, right? So this 15 kilometer per hour, can I write it as 5 parts? Then 1 part is? If 1 part is 3, 6 parts? 18. Okay, continue. How much distance the boat can travel downstream in 48 minutes? Which stream? Down. M plus S, right? M plus S. 21. Now the question is to identify distance. Distance is equal to speed into what is 21? Speed in measurement, kilometer per hour. Okay. Now you need to get your distance in kilometers. Distance is in kilometers, speed is in kilometer per hour, time should be in, but time mentioned in should convert into divided by, right? Keep 6 as it is. 6 into 21, 168 by 10, 16.8, first option. Done? This fellow goes to right hand side. Antena? 4 cube minus 3 by 5. 25 by 3. 5. 6 into 5. Answer. 40%. 10% double. 10%. Double. 60. Double. 130 plus 86. 2. 1. 6. What percent of this number only? Answers లో ఎగ్జాక్ట్ నంబర్సే కదా ఉంది, అవునా? రైట్. సో 216 కావాలి. ఇక్కడ 10% అంటే ఎంత? 28.8. ఆ 0.8 ఎలిమినేట్ అవ్వాలి అని అంటే కంపల్సరిగా 5 మల్టిపుల్తోనో 10 మల్టిపుల్తోనో మల్టిప్లై చేయాలి, అవునా? అగ్రీడ్ ఆర్ నాట్? సో ఇంటీజర్స్లో డెఫినెట్గా ఏవి ఉండటానికి వీలేదు. అంటే 20% అంటే 2 ఇంటూ 7 ఇంటూ 8 ఇంటూ ఇట్లాంటివి అవ్వు, ఎందుకంటే డెసిమల్ వస్తుంది కదా. ఆ 3 ఆప్షన్లు అయితే కాదు. నేను చెప్పింది అర్థమైందా? షూర్ 25 అవటానికి ఛాన్స్ ఉందా? నేను వెతకను, ఆన్సర్ 75. అదే క్యాలిక్యులేట్ కూడా చేయను. నేను చెప్పిన పాయింట్ అర్థమైందా? నీకు అర్థం కాలేదు. This as a percentage with respect to 288 percentage into 100, correct? What is 10%? 28.8 is 10%. If you want to calculate 20%, you have to multiply it with 2. 30% into 3. 50% into 5. 70% into, but you need to multiply 28.8, which is 10%, with some number here. And you need to get 216. 216 is integer. Decimal ఉందా అందులో? కానీ ఇక్కడ 10%లో డెసిమల్ ఉందిగా. ఈ డెసిమల్ పోవాలి అని అంటే 1తో కానీ 2తో కానీ 3తో కానీ మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే కుదరదు. దేంతో మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే డెసిమల్ పోద్ది? 5 లేదా 10, అవునా? సో కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ మనం రాసే నెంబర్ 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 వర్క్ అవ్వవు, ఎందుకు? డెసిమల్స్ వస్తాయి కాబట్టి. ఇది దేని వాల్యూ? 10%. ఇంటూ 1 అంటే 10, ఆన్సర్ అవ్వదు. ఇంటూ 2 20, ఆన్సర్ అవ్వదు. ఇంటూ 3 30, అవ్వదు. సో 10, 20, 30, 40 చెప్పండి, 50 అవుతుంది. దీనిలో 50% ఎంత? ఇంటీజరే కదా. అందుకే ఈ డెసిమల్ పోవాలి అంటే మనకి రెండే పాసిబిలిటీలు, ఒకటి 5, 2 10. అంటే 50% ఆన్సర్ అవ్వచ్చు, 100% కూడా అవ్వచ్చు. ఆ రెండు తప్ప మిగిలినవి ఏవైతే ఉంటాయో 10, 20, 30, 40, 60 ఇవేవి ఆన్సర్లు అవటానికి వీల్లేదు, అవునా? కాబట్టి ఎలిమినేట్ చేసాం. ఇదిగో 20, 70, 80 ఇవి ఎలిమినేట్ చేసాం. ఆ మిగిలినవి అవ్వాలి, ఆ రెండిట్లోనే ఉండాలి. అర్థమవుతుందా? అందులో 5 మల్టిపుల్ ఉంటుంది. ఎస్. సో డినామినేటర్లో 288, దానిలో 25%. కామన్ సెన్స్ మీకు క్వింటాల్స్లో ఉంది. కామన్ సెన్స్ మీకు క్వింటాల్స్లో ఉంది. ఎందుకు దీనికి కూడా సీరియస్గా చూస్తారా? పొగడ్త కదా ఇది, కాదా? మిమ్మల్ని తిట్టినా ఇంతే, పొగిడినా ఇంతే. 25% ఆఫ్ ద డినామినేటర్, కెన్ దాట్ బి 216? అది కాదు అని అన్నప్పుడు ఇంక నేను వెరిఫై చేయాల్సిన అవసరమే లేదు. ఆన్సర్ 75. సార్ ఇంతసేపు చెప్పావు నువ్వు, అసలు ఇదంతా క్యాన్సిల్ చేసేసేయి, 3/4 వచ్చింది, అయిపోయింది కదా. ఇలానే చెయ్యాలని రూల్ ఏం లేదు. నేను మీకు అర్థం అయ్యేలాగా చెప్పడానికి నాకు టైం పట్టింది, కానీ నాకు చేయటానికి టైం పట్టలా. అర్థమైందా? 3/5, 2/5. 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 5/9, 2, 5/9, 23/9 goes to the other side. 9/23, correct? Answer must be 9 multiple because in numerator 9 we have. అవునా? అన్ని ఆప్షనల్ 9 మల్టిపుల్స్ ఏ ఉన్నట్టున్నాయి. ఉన్నాయా లేవా? న్యూమరేటర్ ఎండ్స్ విత్, డినామినేటర్ ఎండ్స్ విత్ 3 into which number ends with 3? Only 3 only. Option 2. Come on. (0.15). Can I write it as 15 by 100 into divided by is equal to 3 into 2 power x, correct? Right hand side 3 comes to left hand side denominator. Do you have any problem? Okay. This must be written as 2 power something. Okay na? 3 0 0 4 numerator 40 denominator 10 which is equal to 2 power. Answer option 40%. 10% double 10% double ఎంత 200 goes to right hand side becomes minus, correct? Instead of this subtract 250, add 2. Okay, subtract 250 డబ్బుల్లో లెక్క పెట్టండి. 154 add 2 now 156 is equal to 65%. 1% by 65, 100% into 100. You got the point? 13 12 13 1200 by 5 240. ఓకేనా లేదా? ఈ స్టెప్ రాసిన తర్వాత యాక్చువల్గా ఆన్సర్ అయిపోయింది. 156 ఏయ్ 165 అనలా నేను 156 అన్నా. 3 మల్టిపుల్ డినామినేటర్ 3 మల్టిపుల్ ఉందా? ఆన్సర్ ఏమవ్వాలి? ఫస్ట్, సెకండ్, థర్డ్, ఫోర్త్, ఫిఫ్త్. ఆన్సర్ సెకండ్. డన్. ఎస్. ఐ multiple options are there. Chalo. 121 5 times 605 plus 845 1450. 14 minus 154. First subtract 150, then we can subtract 4. Okay na? Subtract 150 1300. Now subtract 4 1296 under root value. 36 is which square? 6 square. (2916). Either it should end with 4 square or 6 square. Avuna. 50 square is 2500. 60 square is 3600. 2916 is between 50 and 60. So it should be either 54 square or 56 square. Avuna. Between both we have 55 square which is 3000 something. So it cannot be 56 square. It is only 54 plus 27 is equal to 81 can be written as 9 square or 3 to the power of 3 power 4 is equal to 3 power 18 minus which number? 14. Third option final answer. Okay na? ఇది యాజ్ టీజ్ గా రైట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ తీసుకెళ్దాం. 620 minus 50 by 11 by 2 into 44. 11 4 times 50 into 2 into 4. Subtract 400. Fifth option. ఓకేనా? 324 4 square into 9 square by minus 9 2 times. 4 square, can I write it as 2 to the power of 4? By 2, 2 cube, right? Which is equal to 8. 8 into 9, 72 minus 40. 32 can be written as 2 to the power of 5. Are you done? 3 how many times? Left hand side denominator 4 goes to the other side. Come on. Then this underline value, numbers inside bracket, value is 800. Antena? Right. So let me take sum of these two numbers to right hand side. First of all, 450, 150. 3 plus 7. 610. 0.75 minus 610.75. 0.75